Howdy folks, and a very happy Halloween to you wherever you are in collecting land. And welcome back to the channel for another 1/6 scale figure preview. So today, Hot Toys dropped on us these pictures of Higgs, which is going up for pre-order. That's Higgs from Hideo Kojima's groundbreaking video game Death Stranding 2. The sequel was released this year. It's a sequel to the 2019 Death Stranding. And it's a bit marmitey. If you're a gamer like I am and have been all my life, well, I'll put it this way: once in a while in the media, in movies, in music, in games, something comes along that breaks the mold. If you live long enough, like Mr. Go Figure has, if you've got a few years behind you, something occasionally comes along which transcends the ordinary, which takes the media into a different area, and that was the case with Death Stranding 1, in my opinion. Hideo Kojima's incredible game. Now, it was marmitey, it separated out gamers, it was quite divisive. Some claiming it was a walking simulator, some not understanding it. But I was all in. I absolutely fell in love with it the first time I played it. Superb game. And fairly recently, Hot Toys put up their Sam Porter Bridges from Death Stranding 2 as well. That's already gone up from pre-order, the Artisan version, and now they've doubled down and they've given us Higgs. For those who don't know, Higgs is the existential bad guy, or at least one of them, from both of the games. Plays more of a part in the second game. I will not go into any of the plot details regarding who he is or what he is. We will be here for 3 weeks, and you will probably walk away just as confused as you were when you first walked in. So yeah, we won't touch on that. But if you're a fan of the game, then you'll recognize the character, and I'm really pleased to see this being done in 6 scale. But enough of my wobblings. Let's have a look at the pictures that they've dropped on us. The first one, and there is a shit ton of pictures here, as there is always with Hot Toys and their previews, so we'll skip through them. We won't go at breakneck speed, but we won't hang around. The first one, great photo here. It's what we've come to expect from Hot Toys. It's their standard promotional photography is very good. And you've got Higgs here in full outfit, clutching the two halves of his double neck guitar. For those in the know, they'll know the guitar reference here. Higgs was once in a band, but we'll leave it at that. I'm not going to dive into his background. But yeah, you've got the gold guitar going on here. Now, it looks to me like these could light up. I'm not 100% certain whether this is just the lighting effect that they're using in the photography here, or whether the edges of the body of the guitar themselves light up. I'd probably hazard a guess that they don't, but this is an Artisan piece. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, really nicely sculpted, in keeping with the video game. And Hot Toys, very good at their video game series, their video game masterpiece series, and I think they've excelled themselves here. The proportions look on point for Higgs there, that black and red outfit. Not sure what materials they're using here. It would have been nice to see leather, but I doubt we're going to see that. It'll probably be the usual material that they use for the undersuit, and then possibly hard plastic sections of armor and so on thrown on. But yeah, looking absolutely excellent. That head sculpt looks stunning. If you know the video game, instantly recognizable as Higgs, and a very impressive looking figure. We've got the BT detector on his shoulder on the back there. Let's zip on to the next shot, and obviously Artisan, so it's going to have rooted hair, but we'll get a close-up look at that head sculpt, I'm sure. Next one is a full length shot, and we're seeing that guitar. Now this guitar splits, apparently comes apart as it does in the video game when he uses it as a weapon. The proportions look absolutely on point to me. The colours in that sort of all-in-one outfit that he's got going on looks screen accurate. That deep red and that black. And getting a close-up look at this, I'm going to assume that these sort of armour panels on the thigh area here are going to be sculpted plastic. Then we've got these red sections that run down the legs to the boots. Screen accurate once again, and I'm assuming we're going to get multiple swap out hands with this one. So yeah, so far so good. It's looking very accurate indeed. On to the next, we've got a walking shot here with one hand up, and he's clutching his mask. In the other hand, we'll get to that mask, no doubt, as we move on. That cod piece is right. That chest section is the right color there. It's that translucent sort of plastic, I'm assuming, but that's in keeping with the game. And he's got his guitar strung on his back here. Detailing on the on those armored sections looks absolutely spot on. And we've got the weathering as well, what looks like spatters of tar. And those who've played the game will know the significance of the tar. Yeah, and it's running down the thighs and all down the arms as well. Yeah, so far I'm very, very impressed with this. I think this is going to pair up amazingly well with the Sam Porter Bridges figure. Just having these two in the collection and in the display is something I never thought I would ever see. So on to the next. First view of this base. Now, at first view, it looks like a diorama. I've had a quick look through these photos before shooting this video, and I thought, ooh, diorama. No, I was wrong. Well, partial diorama. I think what we're looking at here is the standard Hot Toys hexagon, and then what they've done is they've given us a couple of slot-on pieces. Now, how can I describe it? Not dissimilar to, if you got the Snow Speeder Luke, you'll know what Hot Toys have done here. A couple of plastic sections which slot on either side of the hexagon itself to give it that diorama feel. But yeah, I'm all in with that. I think that's great. And what you've got on the front here is sort of the detailings, well, on the front and the back, you've got the detailings of the coffin that he's carried around him by his minions, shall we say. And you've also got the tar dripping up at the front. I love that dripping up effect. I think it looks great. It's been done in that super high gloss. And we're also getting our first look at Mech Dog as well, which I'm assuming is coming as an accessory, which is great to see as well. But once again, yeah, proportions look great. No hint of whether we're looking at a waist grabber or a crotch grabber here, but I'm sure we'll see that further on. Let's zip on to the next one, action pose. So we've got poseability and articulation, which is what we want to see in our 6 scale figures. We've got the guitar again here, the red version, screen accurate, on point. The BT detectors looking great there, all done in red as well. What I really want to see is this head sculpt close up because it's looking phenomenal. But yeah, poseability looks there. Let's zip on to the next one. Now, I do like that they've included this. They've included that sort of coverall, that overall that he wears in the game. And in the game itself, I mean, in Death Stranding 2, basically pretty much transposes the first game from North America into Australia. But this is this sort of protecting coverall that he wears in the game, and I think they've done a cracking job there. I'm going to lean in here. Now, I'm not sure what material they're using there. I'm going to say that's probably maybe a man-made fiber, possibly a coated plastic or a nylon maybe. I'm going to go with nylon. It's looking like nylon to me. Hopefully this will be wired. It looks like it's wired here. We've got the zip sections floating off the bottom here, but the detailing on that is absolutely on point from Hot Toys. I've got to say they've nailed it here. They really have. With those strapping sections on the front there, then you've got those white detailings going on. Overall, yeah, I think overall the coverall is very, very good. I do like that look. That is probably a look that I'll be sporting in the display once Higgs lands. So on to the next one. Once again, we've got that coverall on. This time he's got the mask on. Really great inclusion. Glad to see they've included this as well. Be interesting to see how that's held on. Is it going to be by friction? Is it going to be magnetic? Fingers crossed it won't cause the head sculpt any damage, but yeah, screen accuracy on that mask, very, very good and working really, really well in conjunction with that mini diorama base. On to the next. Yeah, we've got 2 sections of the guitar here, split, so I'm going to assume it's red on the other side, gold on the inside. And once again, just looking really, really on point from Hot Toys here. On to the next. Close-up of that head sculpt. Now, that, I have got to say, is very, very good indeed. The skin tones and textures on there. Obviously wearing white face paint, and I love how they've gradiated it into the hairline there. That is game accurate. And then you've got the gold makeup around the eyes. You've got the streaks that run down out of those eyes, that heavy elongated eyebrow there. Eyes are nice and glassy and the right color. The head sculpt itself is unmistakably Higgs. that gold lipstick going on, and overall, yeah, that they've nailed it with the head sculpt. And we also get a close-up of the detailing here with the tar on the panels of the armor itself as well. And I'm gonna have to lean in as well. I'm going to assume that's a nylon strap there on the guitar itself. And overall, yeah, I'm hoping the BT detector rather lights up on this one. The hair, wool hair, apparently, and yeah, style is right, the fall is right. I'm going to assume we've got some product in there to keep it in place, but not too much, so it doesn't take that much futzing. But yeah, that center parting, it's looking great, and overall, yeah, that is a phenomenal head sculpt. Very, very well done, Hot Toys. Doffed cap. On to the next one. Now, I don't think we're getting a swap out head sculpt here. I'm not seeing a swap out head sculpt. So it looks like we've got this grinning one. And once again, you can see the level of detail and the paint applications on that head sculpt. A chef's kiss. Very, very good. We're seeing the mask again, close up on that mask. Going to assume that's sculpted plastic. And once again, more close up on the detailing on this coverall, this sort of overall coverall thing that he's got on. Yeah, very, very nicely done. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, maybe a plastic coated nylon or something along those lines with that. But yeah, detailing is looking excellent. On to the next. We've got the guitar in full form here, the red to match the suit itself. Yeah, all on point here, and you've got this lead coming out, which goes into his suit as well, which yeah is being done really, really well with that detailing on it. So yeah, they've really caught the intricacy of this outfit very, very well. Probably wouldn't display him with the mask, or might be a swap up just to keep the display fresh. But I think initially it's got to be that head sculpt because it's that good. On to the next. Full flight with his axe. That looks great. That really, really looks great. Even down to the necklace that he's wearing. Yeah, and yeah, all on point. I can't fault this. I'm struggling to see anything to complain about here if you're a Death Stranding 2 fan. On to the next. Once again, we're starting to get a little bit samey now. This is the deluxe version, the deluxe artisan version. So I'm assuming there's going to be a standard version here. I haven't seen anything of a standard sculpted hair version of this, but I'll keep an eye out for that and let you know next time around. But overall, yeah, super imposing, super impressive, and very accurate. Close up again of that head sculpt. What can I say? Yeah, on point. Hot Toys have hit a home run with this one, and I know it's going to be a little bit niche. This one, it's a little bit out of the mainstream, but I'm really, really pleased to see that Hot Toys put in the same amount of care and attention with their video game series as they do with their normal movie masterpiece series. On to the next. Mask on, yeah, pretty much speaks for itself. They've even picked out that gold around the eyes on the red mask as well, and what looks like a spattering of the tar up the left-hand side of the mask as well. Yeah, very good, very, very good. A close-up look of the hair. We've got it front and back. It's wool hair. It's done very well. Hot Toys seem to have nailed it as far as rooted hair goes, and this is no exception. Yeah, really, really liking that a lot. Very impressed. On to the next. Two front shots here. Obviously, we've got the separate eyeball rolling system, the purrs. This is one of those figures that absolutely needs it, but it's great to see Hot Toys including it as standard. I know I sound like a broken record on that one, I always mention it, but yeah, it really, really does add so much to a figure to be able to move those eyes. You can really change the aspect of a head sculpt with just a slight movement of those eyes up, down, or to the right or left. And once again, we can see the paint applications are exemplary here on this head sculpt. Loving that gold paint application. On to the next. It's Mech Dog. As I say, great inclusion. I think I'm going to assume this guy is sculpted plastic, but the screen accuracy is there. The paint applications look really good. I'm going to lean in again and take a closer look at this. Yeah, the detailing on that Mech Dog is very, very good as far as I can see, even down to the writing on the legs there, and the weathering, and once again that tar effect. Yeah, excellent stuff. So great inclusion. That to buddy up with Higgs, is the Mech Dog. Now we are looking at the armor itself and the weathering effects. Mentioned those before. Now getting in close here, it actually looks like they've done some weathering to the undersuit, which I'm going to say is that usual material that Hot Toys use for this kind of figure. But it looks like there's some weathering going on the black sections there as well. But yeah, we're getting a close-up of the weathering on the front armor portion there in that semi-translucent plastic, on the thigh section, cop piece section around the back as well. Yeah, top notch, weathered just right and in keeping with the game's aesthetic. On to the next. Oh, the detachable guitar. Right, so it's double-necked, obviously, and it separates out into two blades. No mention here of a light-up feature, so I'm just going to say that's probably then some very, very high-gloss orange paint to give it that hot look, that hot feel. But the detailing looks great. Once again, it's got the tar weathering that the figure's got, and sculpt paint applications can't be faulted as far as I can see. On to the next. Now, yeah, that diorama base, we mentioned this before, and you can see it in detail, well, semi-diorama, and yeah, this has pretty much convinced me that we're looking at that hexagon with two slot-on pieces at the front and back, but the detailing is great here. You've got tar and wear on the edges of this front slot-on section. This sculpt of from the front of the coffin is really, really well done, well weathered, well painted. That red is just the right tone. And then you've got the back section as well, and all with the tar rising up. So yeah, I'm liking that a lot. I think that will sit really, really well against the Artisan Sand Porter Bridges diorama. On to the next, and the final shot, the all shot, as we always get with Hot Toys. They always give us an all shot, don't they? And yeah, pretty much everything that we've covered already here, from the artisan hair, the wool implanted hair, the purse system. It looks to me like that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 swap out hands. We're also getting the handgun, the red handgun, great to see. We've covered the diorama base. Yeah, it's all just basically covering everything that we've seen in a couple of the shots that we've already looked at. And overall, I've got to say, this is looking phenomenal. I can't wait to get these two side by side in the display. I think they're going to look so impressive next to each other. If you're not a fan of Death Stranding, if you've never played it, you would probably appreciate the work that's gone into this. But as a confirmed Hideo Kojima and Death Stranding fan, I think, yeah, I'm so looking forward to getting my hands on these two and getting them in display and getting them up for review as well. So there you have it, folks. That is my thoughts and first impressions on Hot Toys' take on Higgs from Death Stranding 2. What are your thoughts on this? Is Death Stranding 2 something that you've been involved in? Are you a fan of the game? Are you a fan of the first game? Are you a fan of what Hot Toys are doing here? Nothing is off menu, so please drop a comment in the comment section below. I'd be fascinated to hear your take on this. Even if you aren't a fan of Death Stranding, what do you think of the figure? I'll be interested to find out. So what have we got coming up on the channel? Well, in the not too distant future, we have a raft more 1/6 scale figure reviews. We've got stuff from Hot Toys, obviously, Caustic Plastic, In Art, Susu Toys, Present Toys, the list goes on, XO6, Iconic Studios. We've got more previews, we've got more news, we've got more reviews, showcases, tours. As you can tell, we've got a shit ton of stuff coming up on the channel. So as I mentioned at the top there, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you're not missing any of the 1/6 scale goodness that we've got coming up. And I suppose all it remains for me to say is a massive thank you for watching, as always. Happy Halloween, happy collecting, and until next time on the channel, take care of yourselves.